Hey guys, this is Ash here from NTV Studios, bringing you another live stream, the first live stream, getting back into the building, getting back into some things going down. The first live stream was just talking about some initial future plans that I have, as sort of like now I've come back off holiday, now I'm refreshed and really in the right direction of what I would really like to do within the future. So I really didn't go over too much of it because people got into the chat and we started talking, so I'll go over it again sort of like quickly. I took a holiday and I didn't sort of like, you know, get to stream for a week, and basically it's all good now because I'm back, and basically I can more or less stream again now. And it gave me some initial time to think about where I was at and what I wanted to do in terms of like continuing the city sort of basis, if that sort of makes sense, like, you know, what I would like want to do in terms of continuing the city itself. And I definitely do obviously want to complete it and carry on with it. 8 months worth of work. It's quite a lot to just give up on something like that. However, I have kind of got this other building plan in my head, which I would really like to start building and find it interesting. And what I'd like to do is actually build an island with loads of little seaside towns, very similar to where I went on holiday. And I'd like to do like sort of like loads of seaside towns and sort of like a ferry terminal and a like little like countryside airport, and like, you know, to get on and off of the island. But I don't think I'm going to do anything like that until something happens with this city, like whether I get grief and I can't repair it, whether I you know, like get a corrupted save, or for whatever reason what makes me have to start again. Instead of building a city, I would like to actually build like an actual like island with like loads of seaside towns on and stuff like that, so I can do a lot of sort of like you know, like hotels on the like seafronts. And the thing what I would do if I was to make that map is I would make everything, like completely everything up. So for example, there would be a made up phone company, made up supermarket names, made up betting shops. There would be nothing, there would be no brands out of the real world. There'd be sort of like no brands. The only brands which would probably be in the map like from out of the real world would be sort of like Facebook, Twitter and Google and stuff like that, because even when you go onto the Isle of Man you can still connect to your Facebook and that, but even on that island they do have some real brands. They do have like one Tesco, but they have a lot of made up supermarkets and brands and fuel station companies. And what I'd really like to do is make something like that at some point. I might do it as a little side series, maybe one day, like in like when I was doing Noble City and doing the building Driffield at the same time. I might do a little something like that. So like sometimes I can do a bit more town building, but I'm not going to start it for a while, and it needs to be very mountainy and very hilly. I'd need to do a lot of terraforming, and I'd want to like build a lot more streets going up on hills and down on hills and bending and curving, more than having these straight 3-lane city roads. So it would take a lot more it'd take a lot more working out than, you know, it's obviously worth at the moment in my personal opinion. But we've been working on the LA taxes. We've been like fixing it up. We've covered this all in stone. This is their private property. There's a couple of taxes here at the moment. I might take some of them down and rechange them. I'm not totally sure yet. I'm not sure if I like this one even, which I just did. It sort of looks a bit more like a Jeep styled thing, but Steve's here looks more like an actual taxi car, and I think it would look pretty nice if we could do something along the lines of you know, more, maybe just build some more of these taxis and make them light so they would go around the city. The only thing this one needs is the little sign selling saying LA taxis, and then the telephone number, which is 2626. I'm doing good. Yeah.
Look.
Oh, fair dues. 2626. Like, you sometimes get that for a taxi number. You know, like 118118 or 2626 for a taxi number.
Ones are right. I think they're like 2020.
Yeah. So like, you know, they're sort of like. They're sort of like, you know, the typical taxi numbers, I guess. So we've got this kind of going now, which I'm actually like, I'm pretty sort of, I guess you could say I'm pretty impressed with the way it's going. There's just one other little small minute thing that I would actually like to do. And I'd just like to do a little sign, if it's possible. I think it is. I think it's like a possible sort of doable thing to do this sort of like, I guess you could call it like this idea what I've had to like make the sign look a little bit better. Now I'm not entirely sure like whether we're actually going to be able to fit LA taxis on it. Probably not. I don't even know if I want to fit LA taxis on it. I'm not entirely sure yet on how that would sort of look, but for now it looks pretty much alright. So we'll put all the blue ones on here, so they're staying exactly the same above, and then we'll just simply dress this up like that. So it's good to be back. It's good to be back working on the city, but I do wish that the holiday wasn't over. Like if it was up to me, I would probably like live there because I enjoy it that much over there. Like just the whole atmosphere, I'd probably live there. So in a way, like I was pleased to come home and get starting like back on the city and, you know, start YouTubing again. And, you know, Monday I'll be starting to MC again and that sort of stuff. And you know, it's good to get back and do that. And bit stream Steve. So that Reese needs help. Asked if you would stream.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. You'll have to. How come you want him to stream so bad? May I ask?
Ask him why and on what game.
And what game? Like in this world or like back on GTA again, or
GTA, Farming Sim, FIFA.
You know, like what game did you want him to stream on? Because he is sort of, well, it's up to him obviously, but we are building in here at the moment, so we might sort of, you know. Steve is a class streamer. Oh, I guess you're a class streamer, you know. Yeah, Electronic Monkey said you're a class streamer, so I can help him build his city. Oh, he wants to help you build your city. He'll be going back on there at some point. That Reese needs help. He'll be going back on there at some point, I would imagine, because he obviously needs, you know, to get stuff done on his city as well. But we're just sort of like catching up with mine a bit, because usually when he goes on holiday and he joins and he comes back off holiday, we sometimes go into his world. And then sometimes, like, obviously when I come back off holiday, because we've not built on my world for a week, we're obviously just getting caught up on my world as well, kind of like, you know, helping each other out. Which, to be fair, I do need to build more on other people's worlds. I get sort of like glued to my own, like, because mine's so big, like you would think that I would sort of like want to help more other people, but I'm like addicted that it's got big and I just want to keep making it bigger, and then I want to stream, and then I want to MC, and then I probably guess that sometimes it'll pee people off, like we help him and then I barely help them, but that's just well, could he just stream then? Probably. I mean, he used to do update videos on this city, but
I ain't been on it much really.
but he doesn't like. He used to update on here like a while ago, but then I think he went on a holiday and then he had some tests and like the like a lot of like busy stuff just got happening and the world got bigger and then it got even bigger and probably since the last update video I could probably think of so much. You know, Steve, because he doesn't ignore you. I don't ignore you. It's just if I'm trying to like speak about something, you know, and then like sometimes I just want to finish what I'm saying before reading a comment, and then sometimes another comment gets posted, and then it gets further down.
Ask Reese what time he's online till.
What time are you online to, Reese? Because Steve isn't rushing off at the moment, so he might be able to stream in a little while, or he might want to stream in a little while, if that makes sense.
I don't know, I'm watching me.
You know, like if he, you know, he might wanna stream in a little while. So it's really up to you.
Still there, Ant?
Huh?
I don't know if Ant's there or
still
not.
Ant?
No, I don't think Ant's been here for a while. I gotta go. He's got to go off at 10. Steve may stream before then. If not, he'll probably be streaming tomorrow. More than likely, as he does stream a bit more now than he used to do. He did. He never used to stream as much as he did, but I guess all the times I've streamed and other people have streamed, it's made him want to stream, and he does have a YouTube account. Which
Shut
one?
up, Steve.
Yeah, this one here.
Hey, it kinda looks a bit like yours, Steve, but just not parked as further forward as yours.
So they're not all parked in line, you know, in taxi ranks.
Yeah, I know. This one must be just pulling away, look. He's just literally going to turn and then pull out a bit. You know, turn a bit, then pull out.
Exactly.
You see, he's got a motive, you see. He's making his taxi look like it's just about to set off. You know, like he's about to steer out of that gate and go and pick some old biddy up who can't walk home with the shopping.
Yeah. And like when he gets in, right?
I'm just
So
There you go, Steve, look.
Like sitting like this in the car. And they'll be like,
Steve.
yes,
Steve, look.
mate. Can you go and help me get my pension out, please?
Steve,
My
look in the
mobility
cab.
scooter's broke down.
Nah,
Steve, look at the cab.
Nah, I'm just poking at your funny bone. Don't get backache over it. Tell Steve I lagged
Steve's
out
driving.
of party and game yesterday in GTA. Alright, he lagged out yesterday. I mean, I weren't here, so I don't know, but he lagged out of GTA yesterday.
Wait, who did?
Yeah.
Reese needs help.
Which one's Reese?
Well, that's our
He's
mate, my
a
absolute
person in my
mate.
stream. He joined
is
me
that
for a
the
while and then he
electronic
watched
monkey?
my streams. I'm in a
No, the
clan
electronic monkey
called
is-
Hits Clan.
Stampede.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
So what's Reese's game attack then? Because I was on with
Do
you
do
yesterday.
do. I like this, you know. I
Steve,
think
what's
this is-
Reese's tag then? Because I was on
Reese
GTA
needs
yesterday
help.
with
Reese
you.
needs help.
Is that his actual name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reese, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, Linus is writing the old sign down.
Yeah,
Why is
that's
there
right.
a massive hole in the ground over here?
Where?
That by Tesco's.
Show me. Oh, no, basically the old East Noble buses used to be here, and there used to be a big depot what stood underneath of here, and I literally took it down before going on holiday, because I've
Fair
got
enough.
I've got redevelopment plans for the
over there in the far corner.
I've got redevelopment plans for, you know, doing the
Yeah, that
for
one
like
there is.
putting some like I'm thinking
enough.
about putting a park in here.
Yeah, and this over here.
You've got me and
There's
Reese
one.
mixed up. Whoa. Ha! As if me. I didn't. I
This
don't
is
hold
mine,
my
this
hands.
is.
I don't hold up my hand. What's what? Is what, Steve?
This is my job, mate, so this is mine.
Yeah, we're actually going to be moving this as well soon. But until the new place gets put in place, I'm not going to knock the old one down. You know.
You should build a sweet shop.
We've got candy shops all over.
Everywhere. We've even
Have you
got a
got a fire
candy block
station?
hotel.
Yeah.
A fire station? Yeah, we have, yeah.
Yeah, we have a fire station.
Police station?
We have 2 police stations.
Wait, Mark, have you seen the Candy Block Hotel?
Yeah,
That still needs finishing actually.
Have you got like an RSPCA shelter, you know what I mean, that sort of thing?
I know what you mean, no, not yet. I've got plans for one though, but I'm just not at the right place to put one in yet.
What
I also...
is this?
Eh?
Right, Steve.
Oh.
Did Steve not see this?
Oh, no, that's alright.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, no, that's right.
I'm lost. Where are you?
IKEA.
Yeah.
Where's IKEA?
There's nothing in there yet. There's still plans for this IKEA to get bigger. You're not even in the game, Reese. How can I give you a moderator when you're not in the game? No offences. Just stating facts. You know.
Oh, you have a game.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favourite stores in the world.
It is mine, you know. If ever I go high street shopping, it's can I find a CEX or a game?
Yeah, it is, honestly. Every time I get bored, I'm like, I'm gonna pop in game.
I'm good at building interiors. Sweet.
Who is Reese?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is well good.
I think the only thing I can seem to fucking build is,
And
houses.
I said... Oh, you did? Oh yeah, sorry, I read the message wrong. So...
Ash, you did not show me this, you bastard.
I'm sure I showed you this.
No.
I'm sure... I thought we were
Train
working
station.
on... I thought we were working on this together.
Hold on. No, it weren't me.
HSBC and Lloyd's.
What?
Yeah, they're just little ATMs before you get on the train. We need to build a train. Sports Direct is my favourite shop. I don't mind it.
Dog, shut up.
I don't mind it, but the only times I go in there is
expensive.
when I'm being forced to buy shoes when I don't want to buy, or when I'm being forced to get like something which I
Ash,
don't need.
You haven't seen my nightclub, have you?
No, I'll have to come and have a look. Like literally, if my shoes get like the teeniest little bit like mucky or a little rip in them, like the person who I live with doesn't like me. Like if my shoes get a bit ripped or I, get a hole in a couple of socks, they don't like me like wearing the socks or wearing the shoes. Whereas me, like I'd rather save money and make them do. So I get like
Yeah,
dragged
you
to
just
buy.
make them last, don't you?
But I get dragged to buy new shoes, like if they get a bit mucky or get a rip in them. So usually when I'm going into Sports Direct, it's when I'm being forced to buy some new shoes, when I'm feeling comfy.
I got some nice high tops from Sports Direct.
Like
The
the last pair of
NHS.
shoes I got just recently, I actually did want them and I actually did need them because the ones before I'd actually made myself make them last for quite a while. And to be fair, they're still in pretty good condition now. They're getting a bit mucky, but no rips or anything.
I want to get some Air Maxes as well. So
no rips in them or anything like that. Pretty sound on that front. Pretty nice on that. Pretty nice on that whole. Just sort of like getting a little bit mucky, tacky. Yeah, you can teleport now. But I do like Sports Direct, but it's not my favourite shop. It's a shop I'll go in if I have to. Like I don't dislike it.
There's my friend.
Well, Ant's still in the party.
Yeah, man.
So
He's pretty busy.
That sort of thing. I love GameStop. Oh, I've never been to a GameStop.
GameStop's American.
I used to like Toy Master. That's like, it's kind of like a smaller toy shop from when I was younger.
Ash GameStop's American, that's why.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think we actually have a GameStop.
No, I don't think we do in the UK. But I used to like Toy Master. That was quite good. Toy
I'm
Master.
getting off, guys.
Oh, you are?
Huh?
I'm getting off.
Okay.
Why?
Because I'm going.
Where you going at 11?
I'll see you guys. Yeah, I'm going off now. See you guys tomorrow.
See you later.
It'll be on every day, he said so. Oh well, that's that done. Wow. So, yeah, Toy Master was pretty good. I like Toys R Us though. I spent many years going to Toys R Us when I was younger. So what are my initial plans then anyway? Let's get on to the sort of like initial plans for the future. Well, I'm afraid to say this is going to be like oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Ash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live stream in my world for Reese till 10.
Alright, sound. Cheers for helping anyway. What was I going to say?
I'll come back on after I've finished.
Yeah, sure. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so my initial plan... Oh, everybody deserted me. Can I... Oh wait, 2 secs. Oh, it's alright, that elite person's still in. Yeah, so my initial plans is I actually really want to... My initial plans is, well actually I've got to stop live streaming as much. I'm going to be going into a busy period of time coming up very soon where you won't see as many live streams in the daytime. And the reason why that is because I'm starting work with my dad. And basically I will be like out all of the daytime really, so I will live stream at night, but it'll only be like 1 live stream a night, and then it might not even be a live stream if I'm doing something else. You know, if I'm doing like maybe like recording an NTV video or something like that. Killer Beast 202, you can join. Can me join? You can join if you want. Just add me, like, subscribe. So yeah, so the streams are going to cut down that way, and then on the weekends, coming up in a couple of weeks, I really want to start working inside of my shed. I've actually got plans to turn my shed into like a little recording studio for my MCs, so I can basically join my so I can basically record my MCs in there and not be in the way. But it's going to take a lot of time and it's going to take a lot of work onto it. And basically what's like, you know, there's a lot of stuff I've got to do with it, like the shed's in a pretty bad way. It's not just going to be like a little clean in the outside and then just record an MC in there. Like what I'm actually thinking about doing while I'm showing you the world, I'll explain. What I'm thinking about doing is actually like, you know, saving up with some of my wages, what I get from when I start working. Sorry about that. When I start working, save up some of my wages and then start slowly working on redoing the shed up, because it definitely needs a redo. I definitely need to like paint it on the outside. I basically need to like do a lot of inside cleaning work as well. It's gone a little bit mouldy inside because it basically was had to survive a winter last year where we didn't really use it, and loads of stuff inside went all off, and you know it needs like a bit of a sort out in there. But it used to be an alright shed. It used to be somewhere where I could go in, chill out. It used to have a mini fridge inside, and it used to be a proper sick clean little clean little place, and then over the years I didn't use it as much. Basically, we used to use it as a bar. So when we had like family do's and stuff like that, Christmas parties, Halloween parties when I was younger, we used to just basically, I'll accept it in a minute. I'll accept it in a minute. So yeah, so basically, like, we used to do like Christmas do's in there, and I used to pretend to be the barman, serve aunties and uncles like alcoholic drinks and stuff, and then they'd simply pop like 50p in the till for me. It's kind of a bit like just, you know, giving me a bit of money, but because I was younger and it was kind of a bit like a game to me. It was if they were actually coming and buying a drink, and you know, they'd put like 50p in the till, and we'd have like hi Ash and Aunt, hi Alfie plays. Yeah, we'd have like, you know, a few like drinks on a Christmas or like a Halloween party or a birthday party, that sort of thing. And it used to go pretty well. It used to be pretty sweet, and quite like the way it goes. I quite like the way it went, but over time it got more awkward for family to come. Like, people just seemed to get busy. I got older, and the shed just kind of went downhill from there. So what I want to do is turn it into my MC Noble rap studio, where I can just basically record my MCs without being in the way, without, you know, I can just sort of like pick the song I want, use the sort of like noise level I want while I'm just sort of like chilling in there a bit, and then I can just sort of keep it going, you know. I'm a tune into Steve's stream. Okay, and I'm going to accept that friend request now. You spoiled. I'll tell you one thing, I've accepted it. I'll tell you one thing, you're spoiled for choice. You don't know which stream to watch next. You could watch mine, you could watch Steve's. Just think of all them streams you could watch. Them two streams. You could join Steve's, then you could join back to mine, then you could join Steve's, Bish Bash Bosh, Real Good Nosh.
So we've got a car park here, which...
but yeah, so I want to change the studio into that, because you know, it's like something like you know, the shed, like it's something like really it would really benefit me. Ash, could I join your party when I come online? Haven't talked in a while. Yeah, sure. I did see you in a party earlier, and I was going to join it, but then I didn't. I can't remember why. I've been on holiday, so that's why I haven't been on. I wasn't on for a week, and now I'm like back from that week, so things are going good again. I'm like back again. I've returned, I guess you could say, from my little holiday away. But yeah, sure, you can join the party. It should be open. I thought it was private. But for some reason, like I never even invited like one of Steve's friends who wanted to join before, and basically like he just joined, but I thought the party was private, unless oh, it could be actually, unless Ant suggested him when I lagged out. But when Steve invite, the party's private, isn't it?
Do a strip club. Yeah, man, that's here. Look.
Yeah, that's probably me getting mixed up, because I was originally the host, but then I lagged out, and then I forgot that I wasn't the host, and I was wondering why like people just joined without me suggesting them. But obviously Ant was the host. So yeah, the party is private, so I'll suggest you whenever you want me to suggest you.
Where from?
But yeah, turning the shed into the studio would benefit a lot for me, in the second channel and the Facebook page.
Arsenal have signed a player called Mustafi. Never heard of him.
Is it not? Oh, God. It's not a private party then. So you will just be able to join. I tell you what, I don't know what's happening nowadays.
Everything's going cuckoo, cuckoo.
Yeah, I'm still thinking of my holiday really. One, 2, 3, 4.
Germany. I've heard of his name, but I didn't know what team he come from.
I'm still thinking of the holiday. I'm still wishing I was there. That's why.
It's centre back. Oh,
And
sick.
yeah, sorry.
If we're fit,
I had a
we'll
good,
do
I
this,
had an
don't we?
amazing holiday. Like it's
the
like a
strip
place
club,
where
yeah.
we've been before, but it's sort of like somewhere where you go once a year. It's for the motorbikes, and it's pretty good actually. It doesn't seem real, like it doesn't feel like I should be back yet. Like it seems to have gone so quick, because like when it was like time for us to go on holiday, it didn't feel like it was time for us to go on holiday, because like it just seems to have gone so quick to August, which is when we go. And then like when we were there for a week, and it just seemed to fly by. Like I've never seen it, like I've never like noticed anything, like it just seemed to go so quick. It was like we were getting up, then we were going out and doing things, and then it was bedtime again. So it was pretty sick in my opinion.
You online?
And then on the Thursday night we went down. Well, a few nights we went down to a pub just for a couple of drinks.
Hello?
Sometimes you see some people there like riders, or not riders much, because obviously if they've got to ride the next day. But sometimes you see like people who maybe like used to ride years ago, or maybe represent a rider or mechanic for a rider. Like you never know who you see when you go down there. So we have a lot of history with the island. Like it's not really just a holiday for us, it's going to the place where a lot of my family sort of went for years. I had a family member what actually used to race around the track itself.
Are you coming on?
On a 350 Manx Norton, and sort of like going back there is pretty much like going home to them really. It's sort of more new to me because I've only just been going recently. 2, 3, 4, yeah, that's right. I've only been going recently, but for them it's like going back home. Like they know the way around and they know a lot of people, and even people what raced years ago, when this family member did race, like you never know like when they could be there spectating, and a lot of people like just go up to this person and say like his name, you raced on such and such of a bike, with such and such a coloured fairing, and sometimes we won't have a clue who it is, or we won't recognise who it is at first, and then we sort of realise who it is after, and it's pretty sweet. It is pretty sweet though, definitely.
Yeah, is this a Tesco's lorry race?
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, like it's more or less like going home to us, and it's getting more like home to me. But the only thing is it's a lot of hassle to go. Like it is a good holiday to go, but it sort of depends where you stay. Because if you stay in like a flat where you self-cater yourself, there's a lot of like sorting out you've got to do, like taking food and clothes, and like how much clothing you're gonna need, and sort of like like whether you're gonna actually cook or whether you're gonna eat out more, and sometimes you maybe plan to have a few meals back at home, or like back at wherever you're staying, like if you're at a place where you cook yourself. But then sometimes you get there and you're enjoying the meals out, and sometimes you maybe like read a newspaper over there and you find out this new restaurant's opened, and maybe the night you were gonna eat something inside of the apartment, you want to go and try the restaurant out. So it really does sort of depend on, there's a lot of sorting out to do, and plus the boat's not cheap either. The boat can be like really dear, and sometimes it can be awkward to book and stuff like that. So you've got to really sort of like think about, if you're not really into motorbikes, it's cheaper if you book when the motorbike racing isn't on. But if you're into like the TT or the Manx Grand Prix, which I'm guessing a lot of you guys would be sort of into the TT if you were, because that's the more modern bikes, but they can be so dear to go on to the boat and then get across and stuff like that. So it's quite, I'm watching 2 streams. Sweet.
Who is?
Electronic Monkey.
Yeah, mine and yours.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we need to go one more actually. But yeah, and a lot of things cost quite a lot over there. The other day I went to get a bread loaf and a pint of milk, and it came to just under £4. It was about £3.98 for a 4 pint of milk and a bread loaf, and it wasn't. I think it was a medium-sized bread loaf as well. So that's sort of like, you know, that can sort of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I get it. I totally get it. Because this was 4, remember? So after here, we were supposed to add another footpath after the what do you call it? After the Tesco, not Tesco. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, after the KFC, we were supposed to add another. We were supposed to add another line of blocks here to make the footpath 5. What you're doing? I'm just working on some simple footpaths. I've fixed up the taxi place a bit more, and I'm thinking about working on a service station soon over at the other side of the map where we built the Burger King, but I've got plans for another gas station there, and sort of like another bit where you can like go and use some toilets. It's not going to be like one of them proper fancy sort of service stations. It's going to be a bit more of an older one. There'll be a gas station there in the toilet and a Burger King. The new ones often have like a WH Smith's inside, and they sort of have like some fancy modern toilets, and then they'll have like a Burger King, a KFC, a Subway, and a Costa Coffee. Then they'll have maybe like a newsagent, and then they'll have a little arcade where you can go on like a slot machine or something, or where you press them buttons and try and win money.
Little Tesco's.
And then sometimes they have like some little vending machines as well, and a little little stand with CDs on them. But that's not the kind of service station I'm going to be doing. First, this one's just going to be a Burger King, a gas station, and a place to use some toilets. You know, a basic, simple one. But we've got a whole highway coming through this city, so there's plenty of opportunities to build different modern and different styled service stations, if you kind of get my gist. So I'm not really too fussed about this one being a bit older, because we probably got blocks upon blocks of space to make new ones in the future. When the highway gets more extended, and when things start becoming a little bit more, you know, bigger on the highway. What's that clay building? What clay building? I didn't see a clay building. Oh, wait, I think, yeah, this is out of clay. This is clay. If this is the one you meant, then this is the Conrad building from Conrad Street. If not, then I don't know what clay building you meant. There's a brick building here, and I also think there's a clay building around here as well. This has got clay on it. Oh no, it hasn't. That's got a different block. I'm sure there was another clay building somewhere. Maybe not. I think that might have been the only clay building, because this is brick, and then this one here is clay.
I can sweat in
no, not Conrad. It's on the other side. Oh, other side. I'll go and have a look. Ah, I know what building you mean. I know which one you mean. You meant this one over here, I know.
Is that delivery trucks? Yeah, man.
Where was it again? Ah, just down here.
Obviously we can't.
You're on about this little clay building here. If you're on about this was supposed to be a nightclub. What my friend CJ was doing, but I don't really know where he was going with it, because I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I like him and all of that, but this looks nothing like a nightclub. It looks like some little thin newbie-styled starter house you would build in survival. Apart from his used blocks, which are hard to get in survival. But he said it was supposed to be based off of a nightclub near where we live, called Spiders in Hull. But this looks nothing like a nightclub near where I live. And trust me, I sort of like I know a lot about music and nightclubs, and I know that these are not the styled buildings for nightclubs.
Ash.
Yeah.
Who's built a nightclub?
CJ.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
You see my nightclub in my world.
I'll come on and have a look. You know, but basically, like I know nightclubs. I know nightclubs when I see them. I know, like,
This was my one.
like even though I'm only
I think I'd seen it.
even though I've only just become 18
My nightclub
and I'm
in
only
my
just old enough to go into nightclubs, I probably
Wait,
know more
and
about
guess what?
nightclubs than he's had hot dinners, and I probably know more about
And you
nightclubs
ready for this,
for
yeah?
years than he's had hot dinners. No offences
Ready?
to him, but all it is a little square building with a miniature roof, which if you even started jumping about on a dance floor, you'd probably hit your head on the roof. But you know, I like to sort of like, I know he's not the best builder, which people can't help it, you know, not everybody's that good, so I like to let him build because I know him in real and he's a good friend. But I usually do end up taking him down after a while, and then I just say, oh, I just helped you redesign it. And then he's usually okay with it, and then he usually wants to build something else. So what are we going to deedly daddly deadly dee do here? So I want the gas station to definitely go here. So I'm thinking that the gas station shop itself, whatever shop we decide to do, will definitely come here. I don't know how far it'll extend out, obviously, and then obviously you'll probably like enter in further down here, a bit similar to how the Tesco fuel station looks over at the other side at the Tesco. And I'm going to do a completely different design for this. Well, I'm going to try a different design. If the different design doesn't work, then I'm going to probably go back to green flower gas. But I've kind of got this like other idea in mind. So we need to work out here how big we want the shop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. So I think if I extend the shop to maybe about here, I think this will be a pretty decent size for a
Oh, Stampy, what is your real name? Do you know
I
Ash?
think he did tell me, but I've forgotten what it was. Was it Ben or John, or I can't remember.
Hello, John. You right, John?
It was definitely
Reese.
it was definitely Reese. Like it was something I didn't. Oh, stupid earphone. It was definitely something I didn't expect it to be. Like when I like pictured like Electronic Monkey and Stampy, it wasn't sort of a name. No offences, but
His name's Martin.
that was it, Martin, not Reese, Martin. Like I knew it was somewhat what I didn't expect it to be. Like no offences, but it wasn't something I expected it would be. Not in a bad way, but like I just pictured something else, you know. Like if he'd said something like Callum, or you know, or maybe like that's Linus.
Oh, that's Linus, isn't it?
Linus is Callum Linley, but
Yo, Linley blood.
yeah. So we're gonna go.
And what you playing?
We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You like that game, didn't you? Oh, that is true actually. A new game.
Is that
It's got
big
a car
enough?
in it.
I think we're gonna go 9, 10.
It's just like basically getting a new girlfriend and having sex every night, and then once you've been with her for a while, you don't get it at all. No,
Sorry,
trust me.
I had to.
Lol, what did you think it was? No, we thought it was like Callum or something.
Yeah, I like before you ever first told me, I thought it was something like Callum or Cal or something like that, or you know,
Simon Cowell.
or maybe even something like Alex. I just didn't expect Martin. I don't know why. So we need a little bit of space from the shop. I think this is going to be a decent space. So what we're going to do is we're going to build up with the white 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to go across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that'll be a decent size. This is just to get the shell of the gas station. So we're going to bring it across to here. I think, is that going to be long enough? Because we need to like, it's not going to be a ginormous gas station, but I think if we maybe do something like that, that might be pretty good. And then we leave a little space. I might even just go 1, 2, 3 more, and then bring it round like this. So it's like maybe sort of in line with the end of the shop. So we can fit a few good old like gas pumps in there maybe. Or is that going to be too wide? That maybe might be too wide, or maybe not even. We'll have to see how it goes. It might be alright, or it might. I'm trying to think really. You'd maybe be able to fit like quite a few pumps in there, but when you've got cars coming off of the motorway, a lot of them are probably going to be more than likely needing to use. They're probably going to be more than likely needing to use gas. Quite sort of more than likely. I think I'm going to do something like that, and then I'm going to fill it up like that. I've kind of got this plan, but I'm not entirely sure as to how it's going to work just yet. In other words, there's nothing set in stone yet, but I really.
Welcome to the stream.
Alright, so if we go like this,
Yeah.
I think.
No, I think I'm the host, but I think it's already party's open. I think. Hold on.
Whoa, that looks complete. I did that completely wrong.
There you go.
I did that complete. What about that?
Hi, I'm in your party. What's your PSN? Apparently he's in our party.
Mafia free. Oh, don't even get me started on that. I saw the pre-order. I saw the pre-order of it. You know, like in a game shop where you can like pre-order them, and like it just got me so. It just got me so high. I don't like that one bit. It wasn't as good as I thought. I was thinking of a new gas station design, but it wasn't working. It was supposed to be X gas, and I was supposed to do like an X on it, but
Alfie.
it's not. It didn't go down like it didn't go down what I thought it would.
Cole Skippy said, "Can you unmute him?"
I don't have anybody muted, I can't hear anyone. I can only like see. I can hear Ant as well.
Cole Skippy says they ain't got you muted.
What about something like that maybe even? You know, just something.
If you're still watching, look at this car park now.
What about yeah, that looks pretty nice. And then we can call it something. You don't like Mafia 3, what? Oh, I love it. I'm buzzing for it. Like I saw it to pre-order in the shop. I maybe said it wrong. I don't know if there was I don't know if there was maybe a bit of confusion there, but I absolutely love Mafia. To be fair, I'll tell you the truth. I never played Mafia until Mafia 3. I never played Mafia 2. No, sorry, I never played Mafia until Mafia 2. I never played Mafia 1.
Yeah, look
So
at this car park
I don't
now.
really know
Come
what
over here to
Mafia
where I
1
am.
was like, but I know that Mafia 2 was an amazing game, and that was actually. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to let you into a very dark secret here, and you're probably going to be so shocked. But Mafia 3 is the only game I have ever completed in my whole entire life on a games console.
Oh my god.
Mafia 2 rather, if I said 3. Mafia 2 is the only ever game I've ever completed on a games console. I've played every single Grand Theft Auto they've made, but I've never completed a full Grand Theft Auto story. Never. It's weird. It's weird, but I usually do some of the missions and then I usually get bored and then I usually just drive around the city. Which is what I prefer Grand Theft Auto for. But I'll admit, on Grand Theft Auto 5, I actually completed more of the story than I actually did on like any other GTA. Apart from I got pretty far on San Andreas. Like I got pretty far on San Andreas, but then I lost the game broke, and then I lost the memory card with the game on, and then I never actually got to finish it. So sometimes I've like never completed a game, but that's like not always been down to me, if that sort of makes sense. Like sometimes I've had issues which haven't actually been sort of my fault. So like sometimes it's not always my fault, but it's actually true. Like usually like out of a game, like because like Minecraft is just a building game, so I've never completed a city on it. Then sort of like Call of Duty, I've not really been that interested in it, so I never attempted to do the campaign because I sort of like just played online like every so often. And basically and then basically Mafia 2, as I say, I completed that. I used to have Bully on the PS2, and I got close to completing it, and then again I lost the memory card which I had to save on, and I think I had to like swap PS2s due to mine breaking or whatever, and I like never actually fully ever got to complete it. Wrestling games, there's nothing really much to complete. I never really bothered with the My WWEs or the My Careers. I just usually used to have a few sort of like matches and do the Royal Rumble. So I guess I've completed the Royal Rumble, but
this is gonna be a road. This is a road.
But I never I never really like got anywhere much with that. Football games, you just have a football match. I don't really see anything. I don't really see anything to complete there. So that's sort of that's sort of like another thing. And then I had this game called Dog. Yeah. Yeah.
Up to.
Hey, I'll do. Hey. I know that always. I'm back home. Yeah, I was doing something earlier. While we were still away. I think it was yesterday actually, and there was possibly nobody I could have been talking to, and I was recording a video on my phone for my Facebook page, and it was like literally about some studio plans, and it got about 10 minutes in. And someone comes into the room. I'm 10 minutes into doing a video, they come into a room and say, you know, can I take this bag out the room now? And it's like, I've got no one else I could be talking to, so that obviously means I must be recording something. You know, I'm not just gonna be mumbling to myself, like about about some studio plans. Like obviously I'd be informing the page about it. So, but anyway, I said it was all right. I said I'd start another one again, but I don't think I ever did.
About 2-3 weeks ago, Stampy.
Lol. But yeah, that always happens. It's nice in a way though, because it's nice to know that it's nice to know that I get a nice warm drink made for me. It's just, you know. But like, if I were to say, they would say something like, you know, you shouldn't be doing your recording things when you know I'm gonna make a cup of tea. But what they don't understand is that I've probably already been streaming like 40 minutes before it got onto that time. Live streams consist of who's in the live stream and however long you want to go. You know, there's no limit, there's no time where you have to exactly stop, or there's no limit to live streaming. You could go on for 24 hours if you wanted. You know, so it's not like something, you know, I could just stop for a cup of tea and then start again. Once it's live, or you know, if you get an interruption, you can't just you can't stop it, and you can't see it. You know, you can't start again when you go wrong. It's live. You know, whatever's live is live. And even if you don't, like, if you delete the uploaded video to YouTube, there's still them people there that day what saw it live if they were watching. So, but I'll fill in this roof and then I'll go and get me a nice warm beautiful hot drink. And then I'll probably have to stop live streaming anyway, because it's getting close to my whisper mode. I'm back home.
Police Department.
I'm back home. Whisper mode, back home, you see. But I'm actually going to browse YouTube, because there's actually something I want to watch from Dan Lags, which I've been waiting for. And he's actually starting his yeah. Seeing you.
Dan Andreas.
Yeah, he's changing his Los Angeles world into a state.
Yeah.
But he only stated in the update video, like, he wanted to change it into a state, he wanted to build a golf course and something else. I can't remember what it was, but I don't know if this means that he's doing other towns and villages, like, sort of like in the countryside, or whether he's just gonna build... Whether he's going to build like just random things outside of the city, like mini games, and or is he going to keep it like realistic to a city and sort of like, you know, like do some like farms on the countryside and then sort of like come to a little village with a few houses and a local paper shop, you know, or like a western country styled bar or something like that. I really don't know, so I'm sort of looking forward to seeing what his plans is. Like, I couldn't give two stuffs if he builds a golf course or not, but you know, I'm more excited if he's putting more gas stations in and shops and, you know, other little towns. You know, forget the golf course. Who wants to be reminded of Tiger Woods?
Yeah, quite a bit, Stampy, quite a bit. When I get time and I'm not helping Ash out, then yeah, I do.
You do want to what, Steve?
Oh, Stampy asked if I go on my world a lot. I went, yeah, I do quite a lot. Like, if I'm not helping you out, then I'm on my world.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah. But I still definitely want to do my island plan at some point. Like, I think that'd be pretty cool to build like an island with loads of seaside towns on it and like a boat terminal.
Should have turned that into a mansion.
You know, that's something I definitely that's something I definitely want to keep. Wow, what's happening here? That's something I definitely want to do in the future, but I definitely would want to get this a lot bigger first, like. And not just bigger, but a lot more completed. Like I don't want to. I want to at least start getting the beach in and an airport here before I'd even think about starting that as a project.
What's that?
And then like this island map sort of like mega build I've been thinking about, with like loads of seaside towns and mountains and hills, and you know, sort of like all the like beachy hotels you get, where they have like the big bay windows and you go up the steps to get in the door, and then like all these sort of like walkway along the beach and the tram line and stuff like that, and sort of like the fishing harbours and things. But
Yeah.
that'd have to be like really far into the future. And then I would also like to large scale my bedroom again, because since last time I large scaled the bedroom, a lot of things have actually changed in here, in terms of like the way things are set out. Like things are in a completely different place this time, and I reckon I could really give it like an even better go if I was to do it again.
You should do it.
And
What's that,
I think
Stampy?
I'm actually going to start that sooner than I think, because my room is not all that big, as in it's only a little small box room. The only thing which is going to be the sort of like hardest to do, well not the hardest but the longest to do, is going to be the walls, because the walls are sort of like got to be like pretty high up, but the door would be pretty simple to do, and then all I've got to do is my worktop, my record player, my speakers in the corner. So anyway, I'm going to leave the live stream there because I'm probably going to go into whisper mode. Please like, subscribe, comment, feel free to do whatever you want to do. I really don't give two monkeys, because I only really stream on this channel. I never really check for comments that much.
There we go.
And we'll see you in the next one.